Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Side of Fries, and as you can tell, I am in a different place right now. I'm on vacation right now, and I don't have access to my normal computer, so I'm on my MacBook right now. So sorry if the mic quality is so bad. We're just gonna live with it. Right now, as I'm saying this, it is the 22nd of June, 2022, and in the past 2 weeks, a lot has gone on in the rhythm game community. I wanted to make this because one, I thought it was a good idea, and two, I don't know who else is going to be covering this, so I wanted to do it for everyone out of the loop. I think this is going to be a reoccurring thing if a lot happens in the rhythm game community. I'm probably going to call it something like Rhythm Game Roundup or something, where like every 1/2 of the year, I'll do like a roundup of everything that's happened in the rhythm game community since that 6 months, because not a lot of people cover that on YouTube. You mainly have to dig through like Twitter and stuff like that. So I want to make this information more accessible to other people. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm in a different shirt because it is a different day. I ended up being really busy yesterday and I couldn't finish the recording. My bad. Alright, first up, DDR A3 releases to old cabs except for America. On June 22nd, 2022, all old cabs except for American cabs got the newest version of DDR. I like the green and blue colors that the design has to it. I think that's really cool. Apparently, Konami didn't think so because we're still stuck with GDR A20+. And a North American A3 release is to be determined. I've heard that there's a new security dongle required for the cabinets, but to be honest, nobody knows except for Konami. To be honest, I really don't know why we would need an extra security dongle. Maybe it's just another form of encryption. I have no idea. The Chunithm Juneteenth GDQ stream. In case you guys don't know, Games Done Quick is a speedrunning organization that raises money for charities by live streaming speedrunning, and people can donate, they can get their messages played, all that stuff. And on June 19th, 2022, they had their Juneteenth stream where a runner speedran Chunithm Lost Paradise. And that's super cool, that's awesome. The problem with that is that the runner's setup was illegal. They were using data and using a tasseler. Now, to be honest, I don't care if you emulate games, like, it's whatever. But the problem is that they were live streaming it to thousands of people. Not only could the runner get in trouble, but GDQ could get in trouble with Sega, as Sega obviously did not permit use of illegal software. When people in chat started pointing out that it was illegal to stream this, mods started banning them and doubling down. I'm not exactly sure if the people that got banned ended up getting unbanned, but I hope they did, because if not, that would be terrible. The runner who was streaming on GDQ actually made a response, I'm assuming in a future stream.
On like a PC setup, like what I have right now, which is kind of an illegal gray area, but I have a cabinet. I'll put it like that.
So first of all, they didn't take accountability at all for anything they did. And secondly, they stated that they have a cab, but why didn't they use the cab in the speedrun? I get that capture cards are expensive, but if you have the money for a cabinet, you definitely have the money for a capture card. And you don't even need to use a capture card. You only have to make sure that you're recording the screen and the built-in controller, which shouldn't be hard. There's tons of Chunithm gameplay videos that do this exact thing. So I'm only led to believe that they just straight up don't have a cab, or they ended up selling it. I wish I got onto the stream because it sounds like it was a disaster, but also sounds pretty fun. But unfortunately I didn't, and I cannot find a single clip. I can only find one screenshot. Sorry to all WACCA fans, but the rumors are true. WACCA will be aluminum can in August 31st, 2022. On August 31st, 2022, WACCA will be put offline. This means that you won't be able to log into your account, which means you won't be able to save or unlock any new songs. You can still play offline though, but you just can't upload anything because it's offline. This actually made WACCA end up going on trending on Twitter, which is interesting. Rhythm games normally don't get this much coverage unless if it's like Friday Night Funkin', I guess. But yeah, rest in peace to WACCA. Enjoy your time as an aluminum can. Alright, next up, on July 7th, Arcaea's 4.0 update releases, and with that releases the pack Final Verdict, which will end the main story. I assume there's gonna be more packs releasing later, it's just the main story is just gonna be ending. I'm assuming there's going to be like some sort of DLC story, as if there wasn't enough DLC in Arcaea. Now here are some honorable mentions. These are things that I deemed a bit too short to be its separate thing, but I thought they were still pretty important. First up, Ongeki's end chapter. To be honest, I don't know enough about Ongeki to actually report on this, but apparently there's this end chapter and people are assuming that it might be the end of Ongeki. I'm hoping it's not, because it looks like a fun game. Secondly, Konami recently created a survey on their website for their Konaste service. Konaste is basically Konami's PC subscription feature. Basically, they sell games, you can subscribe to them and you can play them. They're pretty much like PC counterparts of arcade games. Like 2DX has Infinitas, DDR has Grand Prix, Sound Voltex has Sound Voltex Cloud, you know, all that stuff. But recently, Konami made a survey about their Konaste service, asking people what kind of games would they like. And in the rhythm game section, there are many games that have been dead for a long time that we have not heard of. So there's a possibility this might be a chance to revive a dead game that people want. I personally voted for Beatstream because I think it would be really interesting to see how they make a Beatstream Konaste game. I'm assuming it would be like a mobile game or something. But since Beatstream has been dead for a long time, it would be nice to finally play it in some sort of legal form again. But unfortunately, they added Dance Rush to the survey, and that's obviously going to win, so that's a bummer. But the really interesting part is that there's like games that like we barely know anything about. Like 86.4 Funky Radio Dance, I forgot the name. I'll put it on the screen right here. And also Mambo A Go-Go, which hasn't been seen since 2001. So pretty interesting stuff. But then again, I've never heard of a time where Konami actually listened to their fans, so I wouldn't get my hopes up. And that sums it up for this rhythm game roundup. I can't wait to do more things like this because this is really fun. I love making videos like this. And yeah, if there's anything wrong, please bully me in the comments so that I will remember next time. Alright, and that is going to be all. I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!